Hi, welcome to the Deck Network. I'm your host, Mike Danzilio. And again, we have our good friend, Bill Georgelis, the Regional Sales Manager from Timbertech. Bill, great to see you
Mike,
again.
good morning. Good to see you.
Yeah. So what do you think? How's the place look?
Well, I tell you what,
yeah, we got
absolutely phenomenal.
Our new showroom and our new studio. Everything seems to be coming together really well. And Bill, we've been in this studio for not even 3 months. And this is the second time you've been here.
It is.
Yeah,
I tell you what, I enjoy being here and can't thank you enough for your business. And at Timbertech, we really want to be a partner with you and help you grow our mutual business together.
Yeah, it works for. It seems to me that that's how you're going to grow the brand is by the pro dealers.
No doubt about it.
It works pretty well.
You're definitely our target audience.
Okay, so we have about 5 topics that I want to talk about this morning. The first one is we're going to talk. Well, first let's go over to the Timbertech website. And let's go to the home page, or products, design tools, deck plan. So that's where you'll go looking for it.
There we go.
So Timbertech has teamed up with Decks.com. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that for free deck?
As you mentioned, we teamed up with Decks.com for the 2012 season. And as you know, everyone's on the internet these days. Everyone wants to help and design and really show what your deck could look like with the various colors and railing options. And we've teamed up with this particular company, and we're going to make some licenses available to our channel partners. And so here's an example of what you can and cannot do here on the show. Okay, so for now, you would just go to design tools on the Timbertech website, and I think that I may have been informed that sooner or later I may be able to access them right from the Deck Network website. Yes, you will.
Yes, so because it's important to have plans and have people build the decks to plans, because deck safety is far and away the most important thing to all of us. They have to be done properly.
No doubt.
And Decks.com has done a great job at getting all these plans up on the internet, and through the Deck Network, because we are also teamed up with Curve Your Deck. They have some great new products that will be able to put corners on all of these and have them in modular form for all of you to use that. Awesome. Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's go to the next. We got some new products that we want to talk about.
We sure do.
From Timbertech for this year. Let's go to the decking section, and we're going to go to Earthwood's Evolutions. So we have okay, why don't you give us a little tour about our Earthwoods?
New product for the 2012 season.
Yep.
We have tropical and natural collections in the Earthwood Evolutions. We have 3 new exciting colors that we call it under the natural selection. Okay, so if we look at the product visualizer that we have here on the Timbertech website, we have, that's the teak color, that's the rosewood color, walnut. Now those are the variegated ones. Or the tropical series.
Yes, okay. And then you have the natural series.
Brick.
That is brick, is a nice dark red.
Brownstone.
The brownstone in the slate gray.
Correct.
Now, what we want to remember about these last 3, the natural colors, is that they have a 25-year fade and stain warranty. And the price is great on that. So it's almost pushing out any premium composites out of the market, because why would you buy a premium composite decking that's going to fade, stain, and mold, even though a lot of the manufacturers do what they can to keep it from doing that? Or you can get a capped composite that's not going to fade, stain. It's certainly not going to mold, because the polyethylene cover is virtually non-porous, so you're not going to get any of that type in there. So that's a real exciting product for 2012. And let's go to our next topic that we wanted to talk about. It says, let's go to the railing section. So we've always known that the Timbertech Radiance Rail is the industry standard. I mean, people,
it really is. Yeah, it's a leader. It is absolutely the leader in this cap composite railing.
People come into my store and they hang on the rails. Then they get real dainty with it. They bang on it with their fingers, and they get down and look at it. And this is what they buy, because it's a real strong feel. It's just the top of the line rail. But we have, and what we found is that sometimes it's just a little too expensive. So tell us a little about what you did.
Yes, we've heard the same thing. It's a little bit expensive. What we've done, we introducing a product called Radiance Rail Express. It actually came out in the middle of last year. We're relaunching it for 2012. 3 exciting colors: black, walnut, and white. The speed of installation on this is key. Probably about 20 to 30% less time to install Radiance Rail Express versus Radiance Rail. And then, from an aesthetic standpoint, it still, exceeds our expectations, from looking at the product.
It's still good and strong, like the
Really
standard Radiance Rail. It's got that real nice finish on it that people seem to really like.
Agreed.
And so we have it, if we can look again on our Timbertech visualizer here, we have it with the black, we can put it with the white, and then we have the walnut. And the walnuts really sold, we really sold a lot of that stuff.
Very appealing color.
People like these darker earthy colors as opposed to years ago when everyone was doing the white, and things have changed a lot to more richer colors. So that's the Radiance Rail Express. Let's go to the, we're going to talk about, you got a new line of deck lighting.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, let's go to the deck lights. Now, we've always done quite well with the standard Timbertech lights. The post cap module that you see here. But tell us what's new for 2012.
Well, for 2012, we have all our deck lights are now LED. The post cap module that you're looking at right now is about 3 times, from a watt standpoint, a little bit three times more powerful than most of our competitors out there. Other products that we have in this line are the riser lights, the accents, the under rail, and then the in-deck
if you look there,
well.
we could look there right in the corner. I can't move the browser over anymore. So we have the post cap module.
Yep.
We have the riser light, the accent light, which is beautiful in white, by the way. We have the under rail light, which is, you can't see the light itself, but you can see the illumination of the light, and that's really going to be quite pretty. And then the in-deck light, and hey, we sell lots of the Timbertech lights.
No doubt. It's from an aesthetic standpoint, that really finishes off your deck, and from an outdoor living space, adding a few lights, throughout your deck really, adds a lot of value to your deck.
All right. So there's one other thing that just came over. I saw a story about it the other day, and I sent it out because we're all on Twitter now these days, and so I sent it out on Twitter, and it's Timbertech has teamed up with a interior designer.
Yes.
Yes. So can you, I'm sure we don't know a whole lot about what it is, but let's tell us what you know.
Well, here's what I know. Genevieve is a very well-known kind of fashion expert in the outdoor living space. We've teamed up with her this year for the season, helping to gain some from her knowledge, and to really, from a branding standpoint, team up with her and her company as well. So. Yeah,
it's as usual. Timbertech is touching all the bases.
Trying to. We're trying to. The whole social media, it's not going away. It's
definitely not going away. And I've been spending some time on Twitter just trying to get myself pretty good at it, and I'm always seeing the same people. I don't think there's too many people that are in the decking and railing industry, but I know that my friends at Timbertech have a Twitter site, and
we do.
And we exchange our ideas that way. But that's it for this show right here. We've gone over what we wanted to talk about. And Bill, I want to thank you for coming by.
Very welcome.
Not only coming by today, but as often as you do come by.
Very welcome.
I feel
my
like
pleasure.
Yes, and
my pleasure.
And I thank Timbertech for doing a great job and making it available for us the way that it is when the programs. It's just great. I'm just happy to be part of the growth of Timbertech.
You're a great part of this.
Yeah, well, I thank you. And of course, we have our little love fest when we get together.
Yes,
Bill and I go to ball games together. We have a real good time.
But your team always wins for some reason. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, because I don't know. Maybe
superior athletes.
Yeah, who knows what it is? But that's the way it goes. So we're going to wrap up this show on the Deck Network by saying that, again, we're on Twitter. You can go on from the Deck Network homepage. You can sign up for our Twitter feed. You can like us on the Deck Network Facebook page. And if you would be interested in sitting in Bill's seat right here today, he's our guest host. Sometimes I have who is ever around when I'm going to do a show, or sometimes I do it solo. But if you want to be on the show right here, or we can get you on Skype right back here. We can talk to you. So if you have anything to do with the decking industry, it's always good to come on in and we'll have a good time. And so that's about it for today. So keep us in mind when you're doing anything for decks. We're just an information website. We're not really trying to sell you anything. We just want you to come and learn about the products, because I have a lot of fun not only selling decking, but I have a good time doing the show. But so that's it for now. Bill, again, thanks
Good
again.
seeing you. Take care, Mike.
Have a great day, and we'll see you on another
Bye-bye.
episode of the Deck Network.